Hey everybody, it's Blakeberry and welcome to today's video. I just wanted to come on here and say I had an amazing vacation recently, and I wanted to tell you just a couple things that I loved from where I went and wanted to share them with you. So recently, today would be the 1 week anniversary that I was in England, and I had the most amazing time. It was not my first time, but I was staying in Brighton, and we did a road trip to a place called Cornwall, stopped a couple places along the way, as well as I did a day in London and met up with some friends, one who I used to work with here in the city, in New York, as well as some people I went to college with. Haven't seen them in years, but of course, when you're in a different country, of course they know or happen to see your Instagram and like, let's meet up. So that was pretty cool. But I guess I'll just start with a physical place that I went, that I just fell in love with. It's a place called the Eden Project, and basically it is in Cornwall in England. It is a 5-hour drive from Brighton. It is not a quick trip. It is very far out. I didn't realize that when I had suggested it to someone that we do that. So basically what it was a big valley that was just gutted and made into biomes, which are basically like mega greenhouses, and within those biomes they recreate what is it called? Ecosystems. So there's one biome that represents the rainforest, and then one that represents the Mediterranean biology of the area. Why can't I speak? So basically what it was this big rock quarry. As you can see, it was just nothing. And it is in the middle of nowhere. And it basically turned into, I don't even know what's the best picture to describe this? I guess this for now. This might look small, but it is a massive place. It took us 1.5 hours just to go through one section of the rainforest per se. But yeah, so this big bubbles, that's the rainforest biome, and then in between here, that's like the cafeterias and like restaurants and gift shops. And then this is the Mediterranean biomes. And then along these paths are all sorts of gardens and plants, and it's just an amazing place that was created to focus and educate people that we need, plants, we need like nature to live. We can't cut it down, we can't get rid of it basically, and think we can overcome it and create something to make air. Like, we need plants to live, and this is just an amazing sanctuary to go to see that, and I highly recommend everyone takes a visit to the Eden Project if you're ever in England, and need to or want to check that out. It is absolutely amazing. Got a lot of beautiful pictures. Next would be chocolate. I know, it's so silly. I'm not usually a chocolate person at all. I don't like chocolate cake, I don't like chocolate ice cream, but England has pretty good rockin' chocolate. So a family favorite that my family has just like loved is Smarties. They're basically like M&Ms, but not. The flavor's completely different, and they just, I don't know, it's just good. And it's like I don't know, it's just a memory, and it's cute. This was a 4-pack of little like tubes of Smarties, and they were delicious. Next would be the Aero bars from Nestle. They are starting to, I think they're already in America, but they're very limited. I think there might be just like a basic chocolate flavor, milk chocolate, and it's this Aero, it's like air bubbles within the chocolate bar itself. You can see here that there's like bubbles, and like that's why there's bubbles on the packaging. This was also a 4-pack. This was mint flavored, mint chocolate. So when I saw that, I snapped it up. Delicious. And then another mint chocolate bar was another mint Aero bar, but it was in this fun packaging with like a teal color, and I thought it was really fantastic. So that's another one, but I'm saving that for a special day when I feel very terrible and I'm just like, give me some chocolate from England. And then lastly, I went out, not this past Friday, obviously, last Friday in England. I had such an amazing time with some friends. It was just amazing, and I just hadn't had a night like that in quite a long time, so it was just superb. And one thing I noticed at the first bar we went to before we had some more adult beverages were these, like, what, I don't even know, why can't I speak, placeholders, but for your drinks. It's basically this piece of paper with a tab that says, I'm just outside having a smoke, please don't touch my drink. Everyone smokes, like, it's, okay, I'm taking that back. A lot of people smoke out there. It's really crazy. But I guess when you're at a bar, like, they have these, you put this on your drink and, like, people don't touch your drink. I would, coming from New York, I would, and common sense, I would never use this because someone might drug you and bad things would happen and whatever. But I thought it was amazing. And it also gives you a taxi number, obviously a UK number, but it gives you a taxi number to get home safely after you've had your long night of drinking. So those are just a couple of fun things that I enjoyed from my trip. I was visiting some family, so I had an amazing time visiting with them. They were super gracious and super just generous as always. And they just lived in a beautiful home, and just, it was on the beach, and it's everything. It was just perfect in every kind of way. And I definitely recommend that you go to England, you go to London, you go to Brighton, and I will answer all your questions about going there. It's not my first time, like I said, so if you want to know something, let me know, and we'll talk soon. Until then, have a great day, everybody. Bye.